Hey, how's it going, guys? It's a really awesome guy 117 here, and I'm here to announce a new series. That's right. I am here to announce the YouTube poop review. Now, this isn't going to be like PewDiePie where it's just going to be about memes and such, but this is going to be in-depth reviews of YouTube poops spanning from 2004 to the modern day. And by that I mean like YouTube poops made by Super Yoshi, Deeper Cut, Walrus Guy, to the Spinge Bill era involving, Awful Fawful, Barney is Perverted, to modern day, with personalities such as Paper King 99, NK Power, and other guys like that who are making stuff to this day. But one thing I've noticed about a lot of things involving YouTube poops on YouTube is that oftentimes a lot of people don't really focus on the more unknown and abstract parts of the community. And by that I mean like the people who stray away from the normal stutter loops and pitch shifts and all the other normal effects. Like they use like After Effects and they use like 3D programming to like graph and create models and like different sorts of things and different plugins that give their works a more avant-garde style to them. And there's also like unknown people who can also be abstract, but also just people who have been forgotten over the years. In terms of people who have been forgotten, I would say people like Jazz Dance for Children, Nova Bozo, MTB 710, and a whole bunch of others who I feel have been forgotten in the sands of time that I feel should be covered, and I feel they should be given analyses, and I feel they deserve modern viewing. And this series is going to also be a lot more different from other series that have popped up on YouTube, in that just about everybody and their grandma is doing reaction videos to memes, to news events, to cringe compilations, you name it. There's a whole sorts of reaction videos. But how I'm going to differentiate my kind of reaction videos is that I'm going to do it unscripted, candid reactions, but it's not just going to be me reacting to these videos. It's going to be myself and a maximum of 3 other people. That is right. 3 other people as guest stars on the show in a sort of like a podcast sort of style. If this segment goes well, this could become the main part of the series. I might just ditch the scripted part of the series if the reaction videos go as planned, but also, what's going to make it different from normal reaction videos that a lot of times people watch YouTube poops, Charmix is the guy that makes all those YouTube poop reaction videos. Now, I mean, they're entertaining and all, though, although I find his videos to be a little iffy. Like, if I'm bored, I go to watch his videos just to see how somebody else reacts to YTPs other than, somebody who's in the community. But the thing about those normal YTP reaction videos is that a lot of the times they never really reflect on, like how they made the videos. Like, yeah, they laugh at it, but nobody ever really says, how was that created? How did he, what kind of plugins did he use? What kind of techniques did he use? What was the creator's thought process in making this video? And I want that kind of discussion to be in my YTP series. And it's going to feature myself and other people who are in the community and kind of give a little insight and just getting their reactions and just overall critiquing YTPs, no matter who made it, when it was made. Though I might take that back. I think the scripted part of the series is going to be more like YTP history, like kind of like going back in the days and like going to research a certain YouTube pooper, a certain style or a certain era, Spit Dinner, Aidless AIDS, the Spinge Bill, and modern day, all this sorts of different things. I'm going to have a schedule for this part of the series, the kind of podcast sort of series. So I'm planning to have either Friday evening or Saturday evening. So by that I mean like 5 p.m. Friday or later, or even like the afternoon of Saturday. And this is a Central Daylight Time because I live in Texas. And if you live in Europe, we'd have to, set some things up so we have, correct time zone things. And of course, a lot of people have school, have work, and all sorts of other things. They got to do chores and stuff. So that's going to be the schedule. It's going to be Friday evening or Saturday afternoon to evening or Sunday afternoon to evening, whichever works best for you. I'd love to have a maximum of 3 people in the review series because I feel if I have more people, because like that's a total of 4 people, I feel if I have more than 4 people on the podcast part of the series, that I feel like it would just get too chaotic and there would be too many people talking over each other. And I kind of wanted to have people talk one by one, and then after their individual reactions, criticisms, critiques, we'll go into group discussion, and we'll just, have fun, have it be completely relaxed, and we can just talk about whatever's on our mind and then end it there. Like kind of in the style of, the Sleep Deprived podcast hosted by Jay Schlatt, I think is what his name is. But a lot of times they feature a panda and astrozyst, and there's also like a sort of thing that Quackity HQ and Axel do and all their friends do, where they have like these really cool graphics with the kind of like the audio sort of effects that emphasize their voice. I wanted to kind of do something like that, but I want to interpret it in my own way, as most people do. I mean, it's really hard to be truly original nowadays. That is for absolute certain. But that's basically the gist of things. I hope for this to be a fun series and not just have it just be a blip on the radar of the history of the internet. I want this to be an actual long-going series that, lasts for a while, and not just something that I'm going to say that, I'm going to do, but then cancel it like a month later. Like, no, I want this to go on because there's so much material that can be covered. I mean, spanning from the inception of YTP to now, there's so much material to work from. And I feel like a lot of people haven't even tapped into like 2/3 of the other half of YTP. And just, I want to cover different eras, different people, individual YTPs, and just delve all into it and just be covered in poop, for lack of better terminology. So with that said, I'd like to hear your questions, comments, concerns, anything that you guys can do, any suggestions to help improve this future series that's planning to have coming soon. I'm planning to have this series premiere this weekend. I'd like to have one of those podcasts either this Friday or this Saturday, and I'd like to feature at least one or two other people on the show. Now, if you're interested, please comment down below and tell me, which times you're available. Like I said, the scheduling is Friday evening to Saturday afternoon to Saturday evening, and Sunday afternoon to Sunday evening would be the best times for me, because during the week I am in college, so I have to deal with schoolwork and other sort of things during the weekday. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are my free days, and if that's the case for you, that would be absolutely fantastic. But like I said before, like if you have any questions, comments, concerns, any suggestions, any recommendations for me, that I would be greatly appreciated. I would truly appreciate that. And sorry if I sound kind of whispery and I'm sound kind of stuttery, because I do live with 3 other people, and I want to keep my voice down a little bit because I don't want to really bother them all too much. In fact, that's something I've been kind of worrying about whenever I do these sort of videos, as rare as they are. Like when I'm speaking and recording my voice for something, I don't want to bother other people because it just makes me feel bad, and I'm like, I'm disturbing the peace. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of a pilot episode, I suppose, and I want this series to be a reality, and I will not be able to do it without you guys' help. So please, please, please comment down below and tell me what I should do, I mean, I already have a couple ideas. Like my first thing I'd like to do is that I'd like to start off with the very inception of YTP and cover Super Yoshi and react to some of his videos with a couple other people. Like I said, with myself and a maximum of 3 others, so 4 people in total, including myself. And we'll start out with, I'd say, he's hot on our tail, and then ascend from there and just cover his whole channel, because he actually has a pretty manageable video library to cover. Like it's not like super crazy. Like he doesn't have like 1,000 YTPs to review. He just has a good couple. But I'd love to start with Super Yoshi. I mean, what better way to start a YTP series? Super Yoshi and his videos. I mean, I know this has kind of been done to death. Tons of YouTube poop history videos, they start out with Super Yoshi, but like I want to do this in my own way, in a way that I feel differentiates from that sort of thing. So with that said, again, thank you so much. If you're watching this, please comment down below. I truly appreciate your support. And don't worry about edits. I'm still gonna make edits in the future. Don't worry about that. I haven't retired. If you're worried about that, I have not retired from editing. Do not worry about that. And unlike a bunch of other YouTube content creators, donate to my Patreon, follow me on SoundCloud, donate to my GoFundMe, follow me on my Twitter. You don't have to do that. You can just don't even comment anything at all. You can just leave a like. But a comment would be greatly appreciated. So anyways, I thank you guys for watching this, seriously. And take care, you guys. Peace out.